on the MPC.
Started rapping when I mean it wasn't proper, but when I was about 7, 8, then I wrote my first track, done a little talent competition when I was 8 and got a spin off onto like Radio 1 on the back of that, and I've just been hooked on it ever since then, man. You know what I mean? I hate answering questions. It's just, yeah, it's just something I've always done, you know, from school, sitting in the back of class, writing when I should have been listening or paying attention. It's just always been me, you know. Stealf and the whole de facto thing, that come about through a mate of mine actually. Dave does the UK Hip Hop Grind blog. He put me onto this competition that was being run by Recharge magazine. No, Recharge magazine. And basically it was to download this instrumental that Stealf had made, write a tune to it, send it back to him, and the winner got like to do an EP with him. So I'd done that, had loads of trouble trying to upload the track, so I actually submitted it way past the deadline. But Stealf come back to me saying he liked it, and you know, regardless of the competition, he'd like to do some work with me, and it just kind of went from there, you know. Got a fair few tracks sorted now for this EP, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. The EP is called The Hidden Truth, and really what it's about is, for me, it's kind of the reason, the passion for me behind rapping is, you know, trying to actually bring some knowledge. I ain't the most smart person in the world, but you know, I believe if knowledge ain't shared, it's wasted. So with The Hidden Truth, there are a few tracks on there that touch on a few taboos, I'd say, a few hidden subjects that need to be dealt with and people need to be made more aware of. I'm not a crusader, but you know, I care, you know, I care about what I'm putting out and what I'm putting into people's minds, so I'm trying to bring something with substance, you know. Damn, a classic. I'd have to say a classic. Me and Stealf are quite specific about the beats we used. I mean, he's done all the production, you know, credit to him, he's an incredible producer. And you know, we've taken time to pick the beats, and I've tried to bring lyrics and concepts that have a purpose, that have a meaning, you know. So it's not just good. Hopefully there's no song on there you'll listen to and feel like you wasted 3 minutes of your life. Hopefully every track you'll get something from it, want to hear the next one and then want to hear them all over again, you know. It's a good mixed bag. I mean, Monster, dangerous, that's just a dangerous track. And then you've got tracks on there like Lone Ranger, that's one of the deeper ones on there. I mean, look out for that one. I mean, I touched on something that I feel needs to be dealt with there. But yeah, you can expect a good variation of style, but the overall feel is raw, and it's in no way sugar-coated, I'll put it like that. Well, myself, I'm also working on a mixtape I'm putting out called To Pay Homage. That'll be the third of a free mixtape, my third free mixtape. That'll be out for download later this year, a little after the EP, The Hidden Truth. And you can also look out for my album. I'm putting that out next year. That's all original production. But I mean, also I'm looking to do a few more stuff with Stealf after this project. You know, we're looking to move on to hopefully get a few more EPs, LPs down and get them out to you as well, you know. Yeah, we've wanted to kind of keep features to a minimum because we're only going with quite a small number of tracks. So you know, I'm going to try and do as many ourselves. But we've got Maka, one of the rappers that I work with on True Talk. He's jumping on there on a track, My Life. I'm hoping to get a collab also with Mr. Flicks, get him on there as well. He's also on the De Facto label. So yeah, man, those two most definitely. We're open to one, maybe two other features, but we're just, you know, we'll see how it goes. We can definitely expect to catch Maka and Mr. Flicks. Monster! It's a dirty tune, man. It's a dirty tune. I mean, it's cool for the kids. It ain't dirty in that way. But yeah, Monster's a track. You know, there's a lot of things in this world that I disagree with, and one of them is the control that you know, for want of a better term, the system, the industry has over the kind of creativity that's allowed to seep through. And Monster is kind of aimed at, you know what, we're gonna move like a monster with this. This is the train that we're moving on, and there's no stopping it. You know, we're coming to let people know we're here, we're fresh, something original, and something you can really feel. It's yeah, it's kind of a track really expressing the belly of the beast in many senses. Tune's dirty. The tune's dirty. De Facto, Stealf murdered the beat. yeah, man, it's got a nice feel. You're definitely gonna like that one, and watch out for the video as well. That's quite murky. Everywhere. I mean, I'm working on building up working on getting a few more shows solidified. I'm doing one in France in February next year. If you can get over to Annecy, please do, on the 13th of Feb. Also, we're looking to start getting this ball rolling with shows over here in the UK. We're pushing this EP hard, The Hidden Truth. Also pushing the mixtape to pay homage. Also going to be pushing the album next year. We're firing on all cylinders right now. True Talk, we're getting True Talk up and running off the ground, so you can expect to see a lot more coming out of our camp there. And also messing with the Facto and Stealf. You know, we're man, this is snowballing, put it that way, man. In a few years' time, I'm pretty sure you'll see and hear my name everywhere, along with some very good and close friends of mine.